Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to be talking about a mixed race young man who created a TikTok account specifically to be bashing black people. Unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, his account has since been banned. I said unfortunately because I would have liked to show you the kinds of comments he was getting from the white folks. But honestly, once you see a few of the clips that I've put together for you guys, I think you'll be able to imagine it just fine. This guy you see on the screen was so deep into making videos where he called black people ghetto, annoying, and constantly referred to black people as yao, as if he himself is not black. And all of this just because he had a few negative experiences with one or maybe five black people. That doesn't mean every black person acts the way he described. Let's be real. Painting an entire community with one brush is just lazy and dangerous. Now, just so you know, he's mixed. His mother is white and his father is a black man. And you know what they say about kids learn a lot from the parent who raises them the most. In this case, it's the mother. So naturally, it makes you wonder what kind of messages he's been absorbing from the mother. Anyway, his TikTok account is gone now for obvious reasons, but of course the internet doesn't forget. His clips got responses, and many of them were what I would call educational. So you and I, we're going to watch some of those clips together. Then I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. I'll be back at the end of this video to share my own 2 cents. Let's watch this.
Black people are the most ghetto people, and I will continue to say my truth. Black people hate being called ghetto, but when any other race is being ghetto, you swear that working as a server, you'll quickly realize that black people are the most annoyingly entitled people you'll ever serve. And I'm not speaking on everyone, just my experience. I've never had a good one with black people. I worked at Waffle House for a full year, okay? I spent the first 6 months giving everybody a chance, treating everyone with the utmost respect, all right? And you know the only people who didn't reciprocate that respect? Black people. You know the only people who were rude to me and didn't tip? Black people. I have nothing against black people outside of my job, outside of serving. Yes, I love y'all. The culture is amazing, but when it comes to serving y'all and having to tend to your needs, you're very needy and you're very disrespectful when it comes to, you know, getting what you need. When you need a refill, you fucking yell at me. You know what I'm saying? You yell at me and rush me to hurry up and get your food to you. And it's just a fact. You come to Waffle House expecting a home-cooked meal. And I'm not kidding. Everything had to be cooked a specific way. And when I had to deal with a family of 10 people and y'all all want specific-ass meals, yeah, it gets hard. Yeah, it gets annoying. Especially when on top of the fact that y'all all want special shit, y'all are also annoying. Y'all also want refills every 10 seconds. And you also leave me no tip. And I'm not kidding. I cried when I had to serve a family of black people. I did. And what, y'all think I'm gonna serve a whole family and not try to get a tip? Yeah, I tried. When it was a whole family, I tried to treat them the best as possible because I'm hoping, like, yes, I'll get a good tip maybe. But yeah, it just never happened. It never did. It never did. So yeah, I gave up. Yeah, I sure fucking did. I'm sorry. I'm so fucking sorry. Like, black people hate being called ghetto, but when any other race is being ghetto, you swear they're trying.
He said black. So what do you deem ghetto in black people? What do you consider ghetto? That's my question. What do you consider ghetto? That's what I want to know. Because for you to think that we as black people get offended by any other race of people doing something that's considered ghetto and that they're just trying to be black, what is it that you consider ghetto in black people? I want to know. I'm interested in knowing. I want to know so bad. Because I have this feeling that anything you say is just going to be black, but because you can't identify with it, you think it's ghetto. It's just that it's black. So I need to know, what do you deem as ghetto amongst black people? I don't want to get too deep in the conversation because it can go off into respectability politics. But for you, it's coming definitely from, I have a white mom.
I always say minor setbacks make for major comebacks, and while I won't apologize or take...
And I'm going to say this. This is how you get got. Because this account finna be gone too. I don't know why you think you finna get on here and do something, but this account finna be gone too. But once you just on here hooting and hollering and weeping and crying about the fact that all you do in life is work, you like, oh, what is the point of this shit? I'm tired of work and just work. So you understand that the effects of capitalism is having on you. So you understand that. Instead of you being the change you want to see, you pivoted to conservative content, not understanding that you are not passable enough. you have certain distinct features. Like, it's just so funny how you try to pivot to conservative content to make a bag on this app instead of being the change you wanted to see. I hope you never see that money.
Say my truth.
Your truth is also that you don't brush your tongue. Like, you like white a little bit, way too much. Also, those hickeys on your neck. Like, what did you think you was doing? And we're ghetto. Okay.
Don't cry now. Don't cry now. Suck them damn tears back up. Y'all, when I had seen his original videos on Sunday, I think, I was ready to go in. I was ready to go in. But then I knew I don't want to make that type of content because that video was gonna be so disrespectful. So I decided to just pay it and just keep scrolling like I normally do when I see stuff that I don't like on here. Fast forward to today, buddy account got banned. God got a way of humbling people. I said that several videos back. The good Lord has a way of humbling people. Now look at you. Now look at you crying because you had plans from that money that you was making from them videos, and now you can't touch it. Now you crying, no, I had plans for that money. I needed that money. I had to do this with my daughter. And now look at you. And a part of me does feel bad because I just have a heart like that. But it's like, girl, that's what you get. And I don't know if you was rage baiting. I don't think he was rage baiting. I think he really feels that way, which is crazy because he's mixed. Apparently white mama, black daddy. And you real pretty in the face, so you might be one of us. So, but let this be a learning lesson, young grasshopper. Be mindful of what you say and what you put on the internet. Now you gotta start over. Just try to make more positive content, I guess. Yeah, I had to make sure I cover up his name. You get no clout over here, boo. No clout. Just look.
If the consequences of my own actions was a person, Dre Phenom would be the living embodiment of this. So let me tell you about this person. This guy had over 12,000 followers, but he was getting his followers by rage baiting. He was saying all his black customers are ghetto, they are the worst people he serves, and he was doubling down on it because he was getting views and engagement from it. But the issue is when you're baiting for engagement, you may end up being banned. And this is exactly what happened to this person. And now you see he went from 12,000 followers to 88 followers. And ever since then, he's been making video after video, acting like, oh, this shit don't affect me. If I did it once, I'll do it again. But then in the next video, he's crying like because of the consequences of your own fucking actions. And the fact that you're a mixed person and you're out here making content trying to tear down black people or black customers, you deserve to lose your fucking page. And seeing you cry about it and try and make content to get back to where you were, you show how to deal with the consequences of your fucking actions.
Major comebacks, and while I won't apologize or take accountability for the things
And this, my good sir, is why I'm gonna get your account deleted, your second account, because of what you just said. Like, you're tripling down, right? And that's why you deleted the last two videos I commented on. You're racist, saying like, no, TikTok doesn't like the way I say something. No, you're racist. What you said was fucking racist. Like, are you not understanding? Like, you didn't just say like, oh, just a small amount, a small portion. No, you said all of us. Like, you tried to group us all together. And then you stood on that shit. I don't know. You worked at the fucking Waffle House. Talking about fucking tips and rude. You didn't get chin checked every fucking time you worked in that. What are you talking about?
are the most annoyingly entitled.
Bruh, shut your ass up. This dude got a problem with people because they want their food cooked a certain way. You be looking stupid if you make the food, take it to him, and then have to remake it all over. It's like, if you don't want to be treated like that, how about you go to college? How about you get another job? You complaining about a job that you picked to be a server at Waffle House, and now you complaining? It's called having good customer service. Cause if I want my fucking eggs scrambled and you bring them sunny side up, I'm gonna send them back. Then you over here crying about a tip. Bruh, don't nobody have to give you no tip. It's nice to, but bruh, you aren't obligated to anything. Go get another job, stop complaining. Then you to my black people. White people do it too. Every race do it. Like, the fuck?
Black people are the most racist, ghetto, and especially when it comes to serving them, picky.
Is this dude actually okay? Like, he always likes to start off saying, like, oh, he can't call black people out because he doesn't look black. Sir, you absolutely 100% look black. What do you think you look like? Like, what? If people saw you on the street, they'd be like, oh, that dude's either mixed or that's a black person. Like, what do you think? Do you think you look Caucasian, sir? Because I'm gonna let you know, you don't. And, like, you are quadrupling down on this fucking shit. Like, I don't know if you know this, but digital footprint is a fucking thing. You being racist is not going to work in your best interest. You're trying to build up a platform, and this is, again, right, because you got your account deleted, but this is not how you fucking do it. Like, I don't understand. Like, you're not gaining followers, right? Like, you're not, because you're trying to build it off of hate. Your comments are filled with nothing but people who look like me and you. I don't see all those people and they're rooting for you, like, rah, 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 like, yes, sir. They're not. They're at Cracker Barrel. But you're so mad that you were working at the fucking Waffle House of all places, and you're like, yo, those people are so ghetto. They're fucking rude. They're so entitled. And you made another video saying, like, hey, servers, what's the worst race to fucking serve? Like, who the fuck asks for hot water in a cup to fucking clean their silverware? Who the fuck tells you to make their food this way? Sir, what the absolute fuck are you talking about? Like, what are you fucking talking about? Like, you are black. And, like, you have so much self-hatred. Like, I don't think you know this. Well, I think you do know this because you're crying every other video, bro. Are you bipolar or something? Because, like, it's like one video you're like, I don't care, I'm gonna triple down. The next one you're like, oh my god, my fucking childhood trauma. My daddy never came back from getting fucking milk. Which one is it? Like, are you strong or are you just like, which one is it? Because I feel like in maybe the next 2 other videos you're fucking like done being manic, you're gonna be like, you know what, guys, like, I don't know what I'm doing here. Like, you do, but it's not gaining traction, bro. Like, you're not doing what you think you're doing. You think you're trying to bait us, but it's not working in your favor because your following count is not going up. It's like literally people are just sharing your shit.
Some more black talk. To that server who got on here and said that he detests serving black people as a waiter, let me holler at you real quick. Do you feel any different when you serve a large crowd of whites that you're visibly black? Do you say that to them when they run you all over for half of $1 tip? You didn't say that about them. Don't tell me it don't happen because I know it does, okay? I'm one of the black women who will sit and chat with my servers anytime I go out to eat, okay? You face racism and discrimination from both sides, but you chose to get on here because something in you will accept the discrimination from the white group of people. You detest it from the black people because you feel how dare them, okay? Black people as a whole, you didn't mention how many black people tip you very well. Add it up. Black people of color, period, are the best tippers when you go to a restaurant. Who else will run you around all over and won't give you a dime? You'll serve a party of 40 and you won't get, but maybe you're lucky if you get 50 cents of a tip. And said that his account is banned. It serves you well because you got on here thinking that you would get rich off of discriminating against black people. It don't matter if you were American black, foreign black. That was an all call. That was a disrespect on black people as a whole. So you knew I was coming. Serves you right, okay? Now, what did you learn from this? Come on the app, be honest, and that won't happen. Because like I said, you'll accept it from that group, but you want to detest it if it's from the... You're generalizing.
My TikTok account with 12,000 followers, 1 million views, and one day, it just got banned. And it hurts. It hurts really bad, you know, because I had a lot of money waiting for me in that account that I was depending on to pay for things that I need.
In all seriousness, where was all that crime when you were trolling and you were being racist towards black people and you were allowing to be racist in your comments as well, and you were talking about you trying to monetize off the racism? Where was all that crying then? Matter of fact, where's the GoFundMe from to help you get your money since your account got banned? Oh yeah, that's right. They used you because they still look at you as a black person. And now look at you. I hope you learned your lesson. Grow up.
Sensational. this very visibly mixed boy was on here crying his eyes out because TikTok banned his account, and they banned it for hate speech because he was talking mad mess, being racist against black people. And the tears were flowing because he had so much money in his account that he was going to use to buy things that he needed. The crazy thing is, he thought TikTok was going to let him get that money after you built your account off of hate speech and racism. A lesson was taught, but nothing was learned, because he made another page and he is on there pretty much saying the same things. But you know what they say, a hard head make a soft ass. Since TikTok is the only future you saw for yourself, and now that is gone, you have to go back to that serving job that you hate so much and serve those black families that you dislike so much. And I'm pretty sure they're gonna see these videos that you make and you won't even have that job.
Yeah, so now that we've watched all these clips, you've seen the kind of energy this guy was putting out. What are we really supposed to take away from all this? Honestly, it's really, really sad. It's disappointing, but it's also a conversation that we clearly need to keep having, because this isn't just about one mixed race guy talking down on black people for clout. No, this goes way deeper than that. This is about internalized racism. Why do I have difficulties pronouncing that word? Internalized racism, identity confusion, and the way social media rewards people who are willing to tear down their own for a few clicks, a few laughs, and some temporary validation from the very people who would never see them as equal anyway. Let's keep it real. There's something incredibly disheartening about watching someone who is black, who shares that heritage, weaponize their proximity to whiteness as a way to distance themselves from blackness, and then to go online and broadcast that to the world. That's not just self-hate. That's performing for an audience that loves to see black people tearing down each other. And let's not ignore how dangerous that is, because we've got someone who looks like a black person. The only difference is that maybe he has a white parent who might even be able to walk into a room and get treated like a black person, turning around and calling black people ghetto or saying yow, like he's not part of the community. That reinforces every stereotype that the world already tries to put on black people. It gives racist people fuel. It makes them feel validated. Like, see, even one of them thinks that way. That's why we have to talk about such things. Now, I'm not saying this young man didn't have a negative experience or didn't have negative experiences. I'm not even saying he didn't have the right to feel hurt or frustrated by the people who treated him badly. We all go through things, you know. We all have our own stories. But here's the thing. Your experience with one or two or even 3-5 people or 10 black people does not define an entire race. And if that's how you think, then you need to take a step back and check your perspectives, because that same logic can be used against you, and guess what? It has. That's literally how racism survives, by lumping people together and refusing to see them as individuals. And let's talk about his background for a second. He's mixed, black dad, white mom, and as we all know, kids pick up a lot from their parents, especially the one who's doing the day-to-day raising. So it really makes you wonder what messages were being passed down in that household, whether directly or indirectly. Was he taught to love all parts of who he is, or was one side of him uplifted while other was quietly treated like a burden? It's a fair question, you know, because identity isn't just about genetics. It's about how you are raised, how you're spoken to, and how you're taught to see the world and your place in it. And when one of your identities is constantly minimized, mocked, or ignored, it can lead to exactly the kind of behavior we saw in those videos. And yes, his TikTok account got banned. That part honestly wasn't surprising. The level of disrespect, the mocking, the blatant anti-blackness, it was only a matter of time. TikTok had to act. But even though the account is gone, the content is still out there. People saw it, people responded, people reposted his videos, they stitched his videos, and some, of course, and some of those responses were powerful and educational. Okay, because the community pushed back. Black people and others stood up and said, this isn't okay. They reminded him and the world that blackness isn't something to be ashamed of. It's not something to mock or distance yourself from, because clearly this young man has been distancing himself up, because you heard the way he was talking, right? You know, all black people, yao, you know, black people, like he's excluding himself from being black. It's something to understand, to embrace. Blackness is something to understand, to embrace, and to respect. Now look, I'm not here to counsel anyone. I'm not here to wish him harm. Or I mean, I'm not here to wish harm on this young man. I actually hope he takes a step back and reflects on what he was putting out into the world. And I hope he unpacks whatever pain or confusion that led him down that path, because everybody has the ability to grow. Everybody has the ability to unlearn and do better. But that growth starts with being honest with yourself and with the impact of your words. So what can we take away from all this? Number one, representation matters, but healthy representation matters more. When we see people who look like us, we want to feel proud, not embarrassed. And it's not on all of us to hold each other accountable when that line gets crossed. Number two, your experience is valid, but it's not the whole truth. Don't project your pain onto an entire community just because you haven't healed yet. And number three, social media will eat you alive if you let it. Cloud fades, likes disappear, but your integrity, your self-respect, that stays with you. So protect it. Anyway, that's just my take. But now I want to hear yours, like what you think about this. What did you think of his clips, you know, the responses it got? Have you ever seen someone do the same thing like this? Maybe even someone you know personally. Let's talk about it in the comment section down below. Just keep it respectful. We're not here to tear down people. We're here to learn, to unpack, and hopefully to build better to build better together. If you found this video insightful, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe. If you haven't already, share it with someone who needs to hear this. I appreciate you for watching all the way up to the end, for real, like for reals. Until next time, take care of yourself, love who you are, and never let the world make you feel like you have to shrink to fit in. Stay peaceful.